This episode of Hellbent is proudly supported by Event Logistics. Let them look after your next folk festival, perhaps an arena spectacular, with style and a smile. And Home Comforts Australia, Pran Central's funkiest homeware store. They'll make your dreary house a groovy home. All right, you're getting closer. Oh, what exciting technical effects we have here at Bent TV, ladies and gentlemen. The technology, it's amazing. Welcome to another week of Hellbent. My name's Luke Gallagher, and look, it's been one hell of a season. It has been one hell of a season. There we are, camera 3. I'm excited to be here for another week, as I'm sure you are. Thank you for joining us. We have got a bevy of beauties and exciting talent for you tonight. Least of all, we have the wonderful women to my right, left. They are Kaye, Sera and Bunnie McKoy. Make them welcome. Oh, look, ladies.
You be the bevy and I'll be the beauty.
Just don't drink, Vicky.
It's all happening down here. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see the Christmas spirits in the air. It's Christmas cheer all around here at Hellbent.
Okay.
Before we get right into another one of our wonderful songs, ladies, I'd just like to thank you both for being a part of this terrific season. It's been a very busy one, hasn't it?
It has, Luke, and I think it's a little known fact that you work like a Trojan on this show, and please give it up for Mr.
Oh, stop. You are beautiful. Thank you, Kaye. Thank you. No, look, I would like to say a big thank you to both of you because you've been the light of my existence for the past 6 weeks. And Bunnie, you've been a new member of the team, but you've taken off like a rocket.
Thank you. I've enjoyed myself immensely.
You've been wonderful. Welcome, Bunnie. So before we wind down such a wonderful season, we've got more exciting guests for you tonight. What's new? It's Hellbent. We've got more music coming out of our ears and we know what to do with. First up, though, we thought we'd start it with a bit of a Christmassy cheer. Where am I? I'm seeing pointing. Oh, there I am. Hi, welcome back. We've got a wonderful caroling combo, and they're actually called the caroling combo to keep things simple. We would like to welcome Maddie, Annalie and Steph as they do for you a wonderful medley of Christmas favourites. Make them welcome!
I'm dreaming of
on for young and old. We're having a bit of a mic problem here with our resident interview specialist guest. We've lost house, but please make him welcome. His name is Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
That might be the way you have to do it,
I
Santa.
think so.
Speaking to your mic, turn it around and face it that way, Mr. Santa. Thank you, Santa.
There we go. Can you hear me now?
It's rather exciting. Can we hear Santa? Can we get him on? I'm just trying to get a big note. Is he okay? Yes, it's fine. Beautiful. All right, Santa.
Glad to hear it, little Luke.
With a beard that big, Santa, how can you get a microphone near you?
It is a problem, but thankfully it's one that I don't come into contact with too often.
Santa, we're very excited to have you here with us because, as we know, Hellbent is a bit of a gay and lesbian variety show. And I think often at Christmas time, the gay, lesbian, bi and transgender community, try saying that with a mouthful, they often get forgotten in these times because, you know, Santa Claus seems to be the type of person that only comes to people that live in the suburbs and perhaps have kids and a couple of bikes. Well, do you think we people of slightly different backgrounds, do you think we get visited by Santa? Do you come and visit us?
I try to visit everybody that I can, everybody that would like me to. I try, but just don't forget that it's really hard to do all this in one night of the year.
I can well imagine, Santa.
And a lot of preparation goes into coming one night a year, and it really is difficult, but I do try my best.
Well, Santa, we're interested in finding out what some of our resident celebrities here on Hellbent want for Christmas. Well, look, we thought we might invite Miss Kaye Sera up to see what she would like. Kaye, why don't you come across the front here? Here she comes, guys. Now, I think, be careful, we're gonna pop the furniture. Kaye, you might have to straddle Santa's mic as well.
Oh, that's all right. For the first time. Hi, Santa.
Absolutely.
Very pleased to see you again too.
Keep it right up close to you there, Santa.
I've wanted to do this, Santa, ever since I first watched all those American movies where they do this in when I was growing up. That's right.
So, Kaye, what would you like for Christmas?
If it's not too much trouble, Santa, I would like a new life. And this one's rude.
Kaye!
Oh, Rooted? Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, well, it's not rooted, that's the problem.
So, maybe something to help improve your life then.
Yes, okay.
What would you like maybe specifically, Kaye?
Oh, new dolly.
A new dolly?
A new
What about a 6-foot blonde man who's built like a brick shithouse?
What would I do with that?
Oh. Well, you've heard it here
Back to
first.
Santa.
Kaye, do you think that Santa's going to be able to bring that for you if you say something special to Santa, a big...
Big.
Please.
Please!
Say
Oh,
please!
Santa, may I have a new life?
Okay, I'll see what I can do there, Grady. A happy life for all of next year.
Thank you.
Oh, hooray! Careful, Kaye. Oh, now in our bevy of beauties here tonight, Santa, we're very excited because we're also going to give a bit of a special treat to Miss Bunnie McKoy. See what Bunnie'd like for Christmas. Make her welcome.
And
Now-
Bunnie, may I say that all the reindeer and all the elves back in the North Pole are very impressed with your segments. We've been watching them and we're very impressed.
I'm glad everybody likes my segment.
Especially your horoscope one. That was very accurate, we all thought.
Yes, I found out that Santa's a Sagittarian and
That's
he said
right.
they were very hairy.
Just
Oh.
proves how accurate you were.
Thank you.
You know, one thing we actually did forget last time, Bunnie, last week on the segment, we didn't actually mention Pisces, did we?
Okay, do you want me to do it now?
Well, why don't we think about it? I know that we've not got much time, but what about Pisceans when it comes to sex?
Sex?
Oh, sorry, just like
Well, actually, Pisces are very sensitive, very intuitive, very vulnerable kind of people. Therefore, they tend to be drunks, basically.
There you are.
And, you know, they have a problem with capillaries. So, you know, like, take care, watch out for the complexion. That's my advice to the Pisceans.
Beautiful
Thank you
advice.
for that
Thank
advice.
you.
Yeah, thank you. And now, Bunnie, what would you like for Christmas?
Well, for me, I've got two things. I would like the world's biggest epilady, and for everybody else, I wish the world thin thighs.
Oh, that's lovely. That is terrific.
Yep.
Well,
Thank you, Bunnie.
that's great. I'll go back to my house at the North Pole and I'll look at my big shelves where I store all my presents. And if I've got an epilady on my shelves, I'll put it in my sack to bring you at Christmas time, okay?
Oh, thank you, Santa.
Merry
See you,
Christmas.
Bunny.
Okay. Thank you for coming to see me today, buddy.
Oh, careful. It's a nice big shot of Bunny. Thank you, Bunny. See, ladies and gentlemen, it's not about who you are or where you live. It's about what you want to put in Santa's sack. That's what we're learning tonight. We'd like to thank Santa. Would you stick around for the rest of the show,
Oh,
Santa?
yes, it'll be my pleasure, little
Thank you.
Lukey.
Now, Santa, you're going to enjoy this next one because the next
Oh.
guest that we have is a young lady named Miss Shitty. And Miss Shitty's got another one of her fabulous numbers for us. Please make her welcome!
Yay!
I'm not your stepping stone. I'm not your stepping stone. You're trying to make your mark in society. You're using all the tricks that you used on me. You're reading all them high fashion magazines. The clothes you're wearing, girl, are causing public scenes. I said, I'm not your stepping stone. I'm not your stepping stone. Not your stepping stone. Not your stepping stone. I'm not your stepping stone. When I first met you, girl, you didn't have no shoes. But now you're walking around like your front page news. You've been awful careful about the friends you choose. But you won't find my name in your book of who's who's. I said, I'm not your stepping stone. No, girl, not me. I'm not your stepping stone. No! Not your stepping stone. I'm not your stepping stone. 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 No, girl, I'm not your stepping stone. Not your stepping stone. Not your stepping stone.
Oh, look! You lot! Oh, you'll never learn, but that's the way I like it. Thank you for joining us after your break. I hope you all got a bit of a cup of coffee. It's getting very late at this time of night, isn't it? We all feel that. Thank you again. You are watching Hellbent if you've just tuned in, and my name's Luke Gallagher, and I'm joined this part of the segment, this part of the show. I can't even speak. It's so late at night over here, by Dulceca Aranwala from the Gay and Lesbian Switchboard. Please make her welcome. Now, this is always the type of thing when you've got somebody whose name can be sometimes awkward to pronounce. Did I say it right?
You did.
After
yes,
all that.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's always embarrassing. You think, I've just asked you 17 times, then when you go to say it in front of the camera, you think, oh my God, I've just probably stuffed it up. But I'm okay.
Practice in front of the mirror.
Aranwala. Okay,
There you go.
we'll work on that. Now, Dulceca, we've invited you here this evening to speak to us because it is our Christmas special. And we are concerned that, okay, we're talking about a lot of wonderful things that happen at Christmas time. There's a lot of fluff and fairy lights and the whole shebang. But we also are aware that there are a lot of people out there in gay and lesbian Melbourne and also country Victoria who might not have the type of Christmas that we would like to have, or that we all deserve, really. And I'm speaking about people that might be lonely or maybe actually ostracised from families, all sorts of things. And we think that the Gay and Lesbian Switchboard obviously offers an amazing service to the community. Can you tell us the types of things that you help people with at this time of year?
Well, we do get quite a lot of calls at this time of year, Luke. I think mainly, as you said, there are people that are lonely. If people have family issues, partner issues, I think they get amplified at that time of year. And they could be, at home with their family, but their partner's in another state, and, very difficult times, I think.
It's a difficult thing, I guess, for many people whose families might obviously perhaps recognise that they're a gay person, and not all families will do so, but they can also have problems when you go home. You don't want to actually bring that part of your life back home with you, do you?
No.
And so it's an issue that I guess you probably face a lot over the Christmas season.
Quite a lot. I mean, fortunately, we are opened, even throughout Christmas and New Year, thanks to our amazing volunteers.
So you have people that give up their own?
Absolutely.
That's
like on
amazing.
Christmas Day, New Year's
Wow.
Eve, we keep the same hours, so that's, I think, pretty amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because there are a lot of people out there who do need someone to talk to, or even if something really good happens, and they want to call and say, I came out to my parents today, or,
wow, that's great.
So we get those kinds of calls as well.
Yeah. What are your hours, just out of interest, because I'm not, just so that people know when they can ring, if you like.
Yep, it's every day from 6 to 10 p.m. and on Wednesdays from 2 to 10 p.m.
Okay, and that's the same through Christmas as well?
Yes, it is.
And Saturdays and
throughout the
Sundays,
year.
weekends?
Yep,
7 days,
absolutely.
that's extraordinary. You are very lucky, I guess, to have such a team of dedicated volunteers.
Yeah, we are, absolutely.
Who give their time and work to help others. We're seeing hands up all over the place, ladies and gentlemen. We've got cameras flashing around here. We'll say it now, but we'll also mention it again at the end. The numbers, if people want to ring from country Victoria, in particular, because we do have a lot of viewers in Geelong and other parts of sort of towns and cities nearby Melbourne. What's the number for Country Vic? It's 1800 631 493. Is that correct?
Yep, that's right. I've got it written down on my hand here.
So 1800 631 493 if you are ringing from Country Victoria, or if you're from the city, you're calling 9510 5488. Do you want to repeat that one more time in case I got it wrong?
It's 9510 5488.
So that's for the Gay and Lesbian Switchboard, which you can ring any time between 6 and 10 p.m.
Between 6 and 10 p.m. every night, or 2 and 10 p.m. on Wednesdays.
Fantastic. So if somebody does have something amazing to share, because I guess I must think that people are always ringing with stories of real heartbreak, they can phone and just sort of let it all out with the switchboard.
Oh, absolutely. Like any kind of call at all, really.
That's
and we love hearing about good things as well. So
I can imagine, because you get a lot of probably heartbreaking stuff that you have to deal with.
We do.
Your people on the other end of the phones, they're counsellors?
We offer kind of a peer-based counselling service, so they are trained. They go through a 10-week training course.
Right.
And yeah, they're just there for you to talk to.
That's
basically.
fantastic. Are you able to stick around with us till the end of the show? For Bent and Bothered?
I think so,
That would be fabulous. Excellent. I'm getting the wind up, wind down, wind everywhere. So we're now going to welcome another one of our guests tonight. Her name is Shireen Sequin. She actually won Best Cultural Performer at this year's Diva Awards 1999. Please make her welcome as she performs a wonderful number in her fabulous cultural garb. It's beautiful. Make her welcome, Shireen Sequin.
Search within yourself, and an emptiness you felt.
Before I start speaking to you, can you speak into the microphone, Shireen, to make sure we can hear you?
Yes, I can.
Can we hear Shireen? Everything's okay?
Yeah.
Beautiful thing. I just wanted to make sure that we could hear you. That's beautiful. Thank you very much. This is the most gorgeous outfit I think I've ever seen a drag performer wear. It's extraordinary.
This is more like an Indian culture costume.
It is just beautiful.
Yeah.
It is beautiful. And you won Best Cultural Performer this year
That's
at the
right.
Diva
I win.
Awards.
Yeah.
You can see why, can't you? It's amazing. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight on Hellbent.
Yeah.
We would love it if you'd come back again sometime in the future. Would you consider it?
Well, thanks very much to having me here.
Oh, look, thank you.
I would like to say, hi everybody, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone.
Thank you, Shireen. You're beautiful. Thank you very much. Enjoy. Please, we'll welcome Bunnie McKoy. Hooray! Oh, Bunnie McKoy. I've still got a mic in one hand. I should probably let go of the mic over here. Well, I'll put this down here. Can somebody grab the mic? No, we'll put it there. Just be aware that I'm okay. I'm okay. I can't actually see the monitor because there's a big stack of flowers there. What an exciting show we've got for the last show for the season. Christmas. Blockbuster indeed. What have you got for us this evening to make the show a little bit more blocked and busted?
Well, Christmas is an expensive time of the year, so what we're doing today is we're going to have a gift people can make to give. What we're doing is making bath bomb babies. Okay? So I'll get started. What we need first of all is a couple of cups of talcum powder.
Talcum powder, okay.
Then we add in...
Just if you need a pen and paper, run and get it now.
Yeah,
we'll
look,
keep
quantities,
Bunnie busy.
as long as you've got the main things in, baking powder.
Baking powder.
We're going to pop in some potpourri. I've got some Christmas lilies in there.
Oh, beautiful.
Any of your favourite herbs and spices and things are just fabulous. Then we're popping in some parsley. That's great. Now, my secret ingredient in all of this is a whiz fizz. Lots of AHAs. And,
hey, hold on.
tasty.
We dumped in the whiz fizz spoon as well.
That's a little gift to the surprise thing to you.
So it's not one of those old sort of crackers, the crackers that you pull at the Christmas table. What a wonderful idea,
You can
Bunnie.
do, leaves you pulling other things in the bath. What we're going to do now is pop in some food colour. So pop that in, bit of red, lovely. We like that.
Can I stir it up?
Now, not yet.
Oh, sorry.
Luke. Okay. Now, then I put in a little bit to get the moisture going. 1006 cleanser, clean while you bathe. That's very good. So we pop some of that in. Okay.
Beautiful.
And then, one of my other ingredients I love to use, spray of Impulse. Fabulous.
And look, we've even got carols coming in to keep us busy here.
Okay.
Lovely.
So I might get you to mix that up.
All right.
Mix it through. We might need a bit more moisture
I
in
feel
there.
like I need... Oh, my God. It is so ridiculously strong. Oh, Bunnie. Gosh, it's...
It's fabulous. Goodness me, you are no cook doll, are you? No cook. Just get the moisture bit through there.
Okay,
you
get
keep
the moisture.
doing that, and I'll
It's
just...
very pungent. It's lovely.
That's fine, dear. That's fine. It's allowed to be. What I'll do now is make the gift box while you just mix that through.
Fabulous, yes.
So we've got a little bit of a milk container, slit there, push that back down. Then we're going to cover this with foil. It's like a little chair for the bath baby to sit in. That's
beautiful.
How's that going?
I'm loving it. Now remember, if you need any of these factual bits and pieces, just call us here at Bent TV. We'll send you out a Bunnie's Beauty Bits fact sheet.
Okay, now this one I'm going to do a bit rough, but don't worry, I have got another one to show you at the end. So what you do is you just cover that up like a little chair, all covered in foil. Pop
Sorry,
that
I'm
there
jumping
for a minute.
bits everywhere.
Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to mould the bomb,
Okay.
so to speak. Now, you can do this by hand or using a, actually, I think it needs a bit more impulse. Because it's not smelling as good as it should. So pop a bit of impulse there. Oh, how fabulous flowers. I'm going all funny now. Okay, so we've got our bomb. Now, we pop our little bomb into the little chair like that. Yes. Now, to make it into a baby, what I do is grab a couple of fruit tingles. So the little eyes like this here.
Oh.
Okay, we put a little bit of a nose in there like that. Then what I often do as well, just give it a bit of hair, unless you want a ball baby, and that's fine. But I know Santa would like lots of hair on his. So pop that there. Then what we do is we get Glad Wrap, put that all over it.
Bunny,
And the one
it's
thing it
stunning.
does need, now I've got one I made, it's a little affected by the lights. I just need one more bit of decoration.
What would you
Oh,
like?
Miss Shitty, are you over there anywhere? Okay. That would be perfect.
Miss Shitty, oh, Miss Shitty, come on.
And then we just stick our star like that. Now, wouldn't you love to get that?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Fun.
So, over this way, I think. Where are we? Which camera? We're over here. We've lost it. There we are. Oh, it's gorgeous. Bunny, with class and with skill like that, I don't know why Channel 10 hasn't snapped you up yet, but we're very lucky.
I haven't.
Oh my God, you haven't turned, have you? You haven't gone to an opposing network? No! Bunny McCoy, you have been a dream this season. Thank you for being a part of Hellbent. Thank you for creating such gorgeous things as this to give to your loved ones at Christmas, because I think it's important. We would like to welcome you back next season if you'll come. Who knows where we'll be? You might be in Zimbabwe by then. But until then, we'll be back right after the break. And have a wonderful Christmas! This Kaye. It's all happening now. Hooray! Come on. Anytime. Oh, we tried, Leslie, but we tried. Look, when in doubt.
Yeah, blow that.
Absolutely.
I don't understand why they didn't work.
No, well, that's all right.
How are you?
I'm well, and
Yes.
what about you? We've got
Look,
people taking our
I
sparklers.
know, sparklers didn't work.
We tried to light them, though.
Merry Christmas. I'm
Merry
so
Christmas
excited
to
about
you.
meeting Santa. That was like a dream
Wasn't
come
it
true.
wonderful?
It really
Wasn't
was.
it wonderful? Santa was so good to come and visit us
Yes,
from the
he
North
was.
Pole. Wasn't it? Here they come, look!
Oh, thank you, Miss
But wait,
Matisse,
there's
the last.
more.
Oh, well, you take that one and I'll
All
just
right,
pretend.
that's all right. We'll just
Happy
hold it.
Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Now
happy
let's get on
Christmas.
because we do have
Oh,
something today.
Your
We're actually
earrings, I think, might be
doing terrible things there.
It's
All right,
probably,
I'll try
let's
not
take
to
it to
move.
the other side.
Yeah.
There you are,
All right.
gorgeous.
But put it either side of my breasts. Thank you very much.
What
Lovely.
are we doing
Happy
today
Christmas.
on Kaye's Corner, Kaye?
Well, the most important thing is we are going to, of course, make an alternative Christmas pudding.
Right.
Alternative Christmas pudding for all those very exciting girls and boys out there in television land. To do this, you do need a jam roll.
Ah,
Mr.
jam
Luke.
rolls,
You can
first
get that from any
ingredient.
supermarket. It's quite a bit of an Australian icon
It
as
is a
well,
bit of
I think.
an Australian
Take
thing,
your
isn't it?
jam roll. You need to
burn-
dissect it by opening it up very, very, very gently.
Right,
And
go on.
Now, don't be disturbed if it breaks, because it just means that it's cheap shit,
Oh,
basically.
it's Harry Belafonte singing his
I
way
wonder
to
if he
our heart.
liked jam
I
rolls.
reckon he loved a good jam roll, or he loved a roll anyway.
Now, as you can see there, I have opened up that jam roll.
That's
Now,
lovely.
Did you always wonder when you were growing up what was in a jam roll?
I did. Well, I guess one could assume jam, perhaps. But
I never assumed that. I always thought it was something mysterious.
really?
I didn't know, but now
Well,
I know
no,
it's
it's
only jam, and I'm so disillusioned. You know.
All right, gotcha.
Once you have the jam roll, you do need to employ the use of this wonderful
Oh,
product.
Dairy Whip!
Dairy
It's
Whip.
taken a whole
We-
season, but it's back!
We
Hey!
haven't seen it for a while. Have
Oh,
you got
Dairy Whip
have
all
you got
round.
got a good shot of that, Louise? Now, just liberally
Okay.
spray that on there. There you go, Mr. Cameraman.
Oh, that is
Now,
just...
no, not quite finished yet. Give him room and space. Dairy Whip on jam roll.
I'll get
So,
rid of that.
put that in a nice
I'll
landfill
put that-
somewhere if
okay.
you would. Now, of course, then you need to employ the use of Dolly.
Oh,
Dolly is also an icon that a lot of gay fellas would, I think, relate
Yes,
to.
absolutely.
This dish is actually called Jam Roll Dolly. You take Dolly and you lie her on the jam roll. I'm such a Virgo, it's so messy. Now, don't let her head see it, because presentation is very important. Roll Dolly very, very, very slowly around. Reposition her on the tray. I stress. No, wait. I stress. Presentation is very important
It's
in any
everything.
meal.
Oh, it absolutely...
Jam roll Dolly. Now, of course, that wouldn't be finished, Mr. Luke, if we didn't try at least to decorate. Do you want to do the honours?
Just over the top?
Yes, over the top. Sprinkle them liberally. Hundreds and thousands. on jam roll Dolly.
Bit in the hair
Now,
there.
in the hair, lovely. She'd been her
What about
eyes, the
some?
poor Dolly.
I
More
think it's a
cream.
little bit morbid that we see
More
Dolly's
cream.
eyes, don't
Yes.
you?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Put in
What
the
about-
cream. Look,
One there.
Lovely.
Lovely.
And
See,
look,
it's
I'm
best
worried-
to put her out of her misery.
not enough sugar. More sugar. More sugar. More sugar.
Okay, that's beautiful.
Merry Christmas.
Well, look, at times like this, Kaye, it often happens we all overeat around the Christmas table, isn't it? And so I always like to let things settle with a bit of a carol.
Okay, let's
And I don't just mean any carol, because I know we all love Carol Brady. I'm talking about the caroling combo, and we've got them back again for another one of their wonderful medleys for us before we finish tonight. Please make them welcome. The caroling combo!
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. And oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. And oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. And oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look. You've never seen a Christmas special like it, have you? The Hellbent Christmas special. Honestly, we're going to be syndicated. I can feel it in my bones. It's going to go all over the world. Miss Bunnie McCoy, I see that you've taken possession of the the Dolly jam roll. Whoops, let that one slip. That looks terrific. Are you going to devour that?
Well, I don't know. I think she's kind of looking a little bit like me there after a big night out.
Well, I reckon when in doubt, whack a sparkler in, Kaye. Thank you. Look, as you all know, it is the end of the show, and it's the end of this season. But before we go, we've got another wonderful, wonderful segment of Bent and Bothered. So please make our guests welcome. We have Shireen, Sequin. Thank you. Louder, more applause. That's it. We have Dulceca from the Gay and Lesbian Switchboard. We have Miss Bunnie McCoy. We have the man himself. He's a very busy fellow, and you're going to be off your feet before this month's out. It's Mr. Santa Claus. We have Miss Kaye Sera joining us once again. And if we can possibly squeeze you, why don't you sit right down the front there, Miss Chitty, and very impressive. Please wake them welcome. Come on, Miss Chitty, you can do it. I know you can. All right, everyone settle down, take a seat, because this is the last letter of the season. It goes something like this. Dear panel, this year will mark the first Christmas I have spent with my new boyfriend, and I want to make it special by getting him the perfect gift. The only trouble is, with the Sin Millennium New Year's Eve party weeks away, after I've had a manicure, pedicure, full chest and bikini wax, my 6 regulation tanning sessions, and my new nipple piercing, money is going to be a little short. Help. Help me, panel. He means everything to me. How do I say love for under $20? Signed, Buffed in Brighton. Oh. I think we've got a difficult one on our hands for the last segment of this season, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, the last segment for this millennium, really, isn't it?
Oh,
because the next time we come back, it'll be the new millennium. So get your thinking caps on. There are a few of our delightful guests who don't have mics, so you'll just have to smile and look pretty. But those that do have mics, we're going to get some responses. First of all, what about Bunnie McCoy? What do you think Buffed in Brighton should do?
Oh, hang on, I'm hearing something. What was that, Dolly? Well, look, Dolly and I are in agreement on this. I'm thinking, as a beauty professional, honey, you've done the right thing. You're looking fabulous. You are a gift in yourself. I think just go and let him enjoy you, really, because what more? What more can he want than someone looking that gorgeous?
Well, I think you've done it, haven't you? You've covered everything right there. What about Dulceca? What do you think Buffed in Brighton should do?
Well, I think Jam Roll Dolly here comes for under $20, and this to me says love. It's his care, it's his commitment.
Absolutely.
Great sex. So just get them, you know.
And it comes with its
Spend
own
a bit of time, spend a bit of effort, and
all for under $20.
Yep, absolutely.
In fact, Kaye, Sera, roughly how much money did we spend on Jam Roll Dolly this week, for those that are price conscious?
Well, it was in fact about $5.
Well, there you are.
Indeed.
Yes.
So he can actually get another $15 worth of pedicure or manicure, whatever you'd like, really. What about Mr. Santa Claus? What do you think?
Well, Luke, I was thinking that Bunnie did such an excellent job with those bath bombs. Maybe he could make a bath bomb, put it in the bath and be sitting in the bath waiting for his boyfriend to come home.
Oh, wonderful idea!
And also, look, I want to thank you for this lovely pearl necklace. It's just what I've always wanted.
Oh, Santa, I've always wanted to give you a pearl necklace, and
Oh,
now we've
thank
got the
you, Luke.
opportunity.
Thank you very much. That's lovely of you.
It suits you so much.
It does, doesn't it?
Oh, enough of the frivolity, Santa. Oh, it's getting a bit warm here at Hellbent. Kaye, Sera, last but never least, what do you think our dear friend Buffed in Brighton should
In
do?
Brighton? Well, Buffed is absolutely right in Brighton. There is nothing you can buy for under $20.
Oh.
And that's a very sad fact, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I challenge all the gay businesses out there to give up all of their services on New Year's Eve. They can give them all to Bent TV if they like.
Oh, I
but
like
I
that.
think make all those services free so there could be happy girls and boys running around without chest hair.
Oh, hey, a round of applause for Kaye, Sera. See, it is Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. We often forget it's the spirit of giving that we all tend to forget about at this time of year.
Think of the third world.
Absolutely.
They don't have body wax
Well, look,
over there.
I think if you've got a gift voucher, why not send it out to someone in need? A gift voucher for a manicure or a pedicure, whatever you can get your hands on, send it out to somebody that needs it, especially if it's over $20, because, let's be honest, not many of us these days can afford much for anything over. Okay, after that, it's been a big season, ladies and gentlemen. As you can tell, we're all a little exhausted down here. But thank you all. I'd like to thank all of our guests over the past season because everyone has been terrific. We've had the most amazing array of talent, people giving of their time, and once again helping us here at Bent TV create some fun TV for you back at home. So have a wonderful Christmas. Enjoy Sin Millennium at the New Year. Enjoy anything else that we've got to talk about. I'm being told to keep going, so I'm going to thank each of our guests this evening. We have got Shireen, Sequin, Miss Shitty, Mr. Santa Claus, Dulceca, Bunnie McCoy. We've had a wonderful bevy of beauties over the past 6 weeks. Of course, with Caroline Combo as well. Please put your hands together. And we will catch you next time on Bent TV. Catch you next year. Merry
Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort.
This episode of Hellbent is proudly supported by Event Logistics. Let them look after your next folk festival, perhaps an arena spectacular with style and a smile. And Home Comforts Australia, Pran Central's funkiest homeware store. They'll make your dreary house a groovy home.